Hello, welcome to Wild Cottage in the hills of County Clare in the west of Ireland. I forgot to introduce myself in the video, so quickly. My name is Susan and I live here with my partner Tom, my bonus son Merlin, 2 adopted dogs and lots of wildlife. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Good morning. It is the 10th of October. Tomorrow I fly over to the UK and I just packed. Sorry, I didn't just pack. I packed last night. I just checked in online. This is the bag I'm bringing to Ryanair carry-on because you're only allowed one bag, and that means like you don't get to bring your sort of like purse and laptop bag or anything. It's one bag. So, and it has to fit under the seat, and it has to be 40 centimeters by 25 centimeters by 20. When Suzanne and I were out, we went to TK Maxx because we always do that and see what bargains there are. And this lovely backpack was there. It's a tiny bit smaller. Well, no, probably well, now that it's full, it's not smaller than regulation. But so I have my clothes in there and of course, I have the yarn that I'm going to bring. So I'll actually, I'll wind that up before I go because I'll probably be, I will be knitting on it as I wait. So there's himself. It's chilly out this morning. It's, not quite frosty, but there's herself. They were up in the sort of wee hours of the night because I think the 2 foxes were out front making a lot of noise. And so he started barking. And they were all excited for a while, so now she's tired. Yeah, you were tired about that. Because she could hear the foxes. The pair of them carry on sometimes. So, I mean, and it could have been a third as well. But yeah, so I've got my bit of clothing in there. Where I'm staying, the youth hostel where I'm staying, they also have a laundry. So if I need to wash anything, I can wash there and do my laundry there. But yeah, I just have basics popped in there. And then of course I'll just wear a lot of layers on the plane. Because actually when I go, it's going to be chilly when I arrive. The first couple days will be kind of chilly. And then it's going to get warmed up to, and I'll talk in Fahrenheit because I know most of my viewers are in North America or the US, which is Fahrenheit. I think it's going to be in the low 60s for the highs, which for me is warm. For us, me editing Susan here, yes, it was in the low 60s. It went up in the high 60s. I was absolutely roasting. So I'm just bringing sort of like one jumper and one thicker undertop for the chilly times. And then I'll have my my nice raincoat. Yeah. And I know sometimes you see things hanging up here, and this is where we dry our laundry when it's not suitable to dry it outside. We do have a dryer which we use very infrequently, usually just if things just won't dry completely, we pop the odd thing in there to top it up, because the west of Ireland is very high humidity and damp. But yeah, so this is a really cool, it's just a laundry, I don't remember what it's called, but anyway, it's on a rope. I can't do it one-handed, but you bring it up and down off of pulleys up there. And and of course the heat from our wood stove rises, and that's a really great way that we get things dry. It's a super nice day outside this morning. Oh, you can't see how nice it is. There we go. Really beautiful. And let's see. Oh no, I don't think I can zoom in. Hold on. I was trying to show you all the holly berries on the holly trees out there, but it won't zoom in enough with any kind of decent quality. But look at those pupsters. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah. Doggos. Look, end not woven in. I'm awful for that one. But this is just a simple double crochet blanket that I made for in here. Sort of for the, I kind of like to be sort of seasonal. Oh, there's the postie. Hold on, they'll be barking. Try this again. It's just a simple double crochet blanket out of different yarns. I love the double crochet. It just goes so fast, and the colors changing keep my interest, so there doesn't need to be a stitch pattern. This is one of those kind of tiger stripey yarns. This is from a dyer in the US, Black Smoke Fibers. It's blowing out a tiny bit. It's got a bit more. Let's see, can I bring it so that's a bit more like it. And then I've got, this is an Irish dyed yarn from Grace O'Neill of Babbles Yarns. She doesn't do yarn anymore. And then I've run it into another Irish yarn. This is from Alma of Corcra. And she has an Etsy shop still. I believe she's still dyeing yarns as well. Then this is actually a lace weight held, I think, kind of quadruple. I split it into 2 cakes and did from both ends of both cakes. This is from Love Crafts. I think it's their own brand. Then what's that? I don't remember this little yellow one. And then that's another one of the kind of tiger stripe yarns. Is that the term for that? From Black Smoke Fibers. And all the yarns are really just lovely and soft. So this is a real squishy, cozy kind of blanket that I like to put on. To me, I like to put on, like I do it every year. I just made it this year for sort of the end of summer harvesty seasons, now into the autumn. But I'm not sure if I'll change it out for something else, because there's so much color in this room. Yeah, I'm not certain what blanket I'll make for in here, if I'll make an autumnal one. I have actually, let's show you. I did make an autumnal one that's in here at the moment. This is sort of like a, yeah, so this is more hand-dyed yarns. Again, it's just without ends being woven in. Oh, they've opened the door. That's cold. Let all the cold air in. So yeah, so this is just another one with miscellaneous yarns. A lot of these yarns, when we were in the US last year, we went to a lovely fiber and craft festival at Peace Hill Farm. I think it's in Charles City County, across the James River from Williamsburg. And it was just a delight. So Peace Hill Farm makes their own yarn. They have different fiber, sheep and goats, and they have different fiber animals. And they also invited a lot of other really cool farm yarn people to come in. And so I don't have the tag anymore, and I can't remember, but some of these were from one of the local farms. And then, so like the husband is the farmer, and then the wife is the crafter, and she dyes the hand-dyed yarns. So that's one of them. Like I was thinking maybe I'd make a squishy kind of jumper for myself in this bit of a fade. I've kind of done them not in the fade. Anyhow, don't remember what this is. This is one of those farm yarns. So is that. This is some hand spun of mine. This is a beautiful, this is a bit chunkier. This is an Erin Weight from Gideon Yarns, who is now Inspiring Yarns over here in Northern Ireland. They are. That's some of the US farm yarns. So is that. This is a yarn from Woolly Adventures up in Northern Ireland. This one is another yarn from the Gideons in Northern Ireland. This is another hand spun. This one is one of those US yarns. So I've just kind of mixed them all together. And again, I kind of did it so they would be about DK weight. Like I held this together to make a bit chunkier. Anyway, so yeah, it's basically kind of a DK-ish a DK-ish weight blanket, sort of double bed size. So yeah, some squishy crochet blankets.